Hi. All right, so today I'm coming to you from my sauna, and I just want to talk about detoxification using a sauna. Everybody knows that sweating is one of the main ways to get toxins out of your body, and your body does this naturally. You can exercise and sweat. Sometimes you can sweat in your sleep. You can be out on a really sunny day and sweat, or you can use a sauna to increase your sweating. Now, a lot of people who are chronically ill don't sweat. They don't have a lot of good sweat glands. This is a key that your methylation and your detox pathways are backed up. So to throw yourself in a sauna and start sweating, you know something's already wrong. So I would just caution everybody, it is not a good idea. I repeat, not a good idea. If you're seriously ill or if you're in a serious crash or wave to get in a sauna. It's too much pressure on your body and it's too much at once. So I just want to be clear about the fact that saunas are great for detoxing. They're great for sweating out toxins. They're not good for you if your detox pathways are closed, if you don't sweat at all, and if you're in a crash, you're chronically ill, or you're in a flare at the moment. But saying that, it is good to work your way up to a sauna and work your way up to sweating. So a sauna temperature should be set in between 120 and 160 degrees. Okay, somewhere in there. So 140 is usually, 150 is usually like a supreme ideal temperature for sweating. The amount of time that people will go into a sauna is usually around 30 minutes. Up to 60 minutes of sauna. I wouldn't suggest any more than that. And probably a half an hour is the right amount to sweat. You don't want to overdo the sweating, especially when you're ill. So building up a sauna, like I have crashed so many times because of a sauna. So why am I back in a sauna? Why do I continue to try to build up my tolerance to sauna? Well, because it is one of the only ways that you can get out fat soluble toxins, okay, so, and heavy metals, things that are heavy metals that are not water soluble and cannot come out, or infections that get into your fat cells and they're not excreted through water soluble tactics, right? So sweating is a great way to also get rid of fat soluble, not just water soluble. So it does mostly get rid of all the things that the daily toxins that you need to get out of your body. Okay, so what the strategy is, a strategy with the sauna would be, in my opinion, to start your sauna, set it at 120, so no higher than 120, and you want to get into it for 5 minutes. If you can tolerate 5 minutes for a few days in a row, then you might want to increase it to 10, but no more than 10 if you're really ill. 10 minutes at 120. And that should be enough to just help you kind of like glisten, get a little bit of glistening on you, but not seriously overdoing it. You know, you also want to be careful that you're not excreting too many minerals or throwing your minerals off balance when you're ill. So this is a good way to work up to it. So then you can set then I would try at 120, the temperature at 120, to build up at 10 minutes, to build up to 15, eventually 20 and 30 minutes. And I would never move the temperature up higher than that. Then I would move the temperature up to 140 and I would drop it back to a 10-minute sauna and build your way back to 30. When you can do that, you might want to go to a 150. Even 160 is pushing it if you're ill. And drop it back down to 10 minutes. Go to 15, go to 20, go to 25, and then go to 30. So we're doing this over a period of months, okay? So we're building up. So we're starting at 120 for 5 minutes, and you might do that for a week, and that might be too much. And if that's the case, then you're not ready to try the sauna. You're not ready to open those detox pathways. If you can tolerate that, then that's great. You can move up to a 10-minute massage at 10-minute, not massage, sorry, sauna at 120. And we're going to build all the way up to a half an hour. So that's going to be harder on your body. And that's probably from the time we started at 120 being the temperature for 10 minutes, to work your way up to a 120 temperature at 30 minutes is probably going to take you 2 to 3 months, so 90 days. Please don't push it any faster than that. So 6 months 6-month period is where you can get yourself up to a 30-minute sauna at 140 or 150. And this is where I think most people fall down. They are like, oh my gosh, I'm going to go into a sauna. I'm going to do a session. I'm going to be in there for an hour. It's at 140. No, you're already making yourself ill. You're already making yourself sick. So you want to do this very slowly. When you get out of the sauna, you want to be sure to drink lots of water with a pinch of sea salt. So I like the gray Celtic sea salt. And you want to put in your plant minerals, okay? We want to make sure that we're getting enough potassium, magnesium, chloride. We want our minerals and we want our sea salt, okay? Because we don't want to get depleted and we don't want to take any of that away from our body. So coconut water, if you're really feeling dehydrated, is a great natural alternative to a sports drink with tons of potassium and magnesium in it. But stick with the water if you can and add your minerals to it. Again, you want to do this. You want to drink a large mason jar when you get out of the sauna, even if you're only doing a 10-minute sauna at 120. So just a caution about saunas, a caution about overdoing them, but a reminder that it's important to sweat and to build your sweat tolerance and to build those pathways up, sort of like a muscle, the way you build up walking, the way you build up exercise, the way you build up anything else. So we don't want to push and crash, but we want to go steady and slow and back off if we feel it's too much. Okay, so it is important to do, but I really caution you about going too fast too soon. Okay?